like, I've seen these documentaries and everything.
Right.
I used to work at a slaughterhouse.
Oh, you did? I used to work on a farm.
I was just completely disgusted by it.
I never actually did the killing part, but I did work on that. You never thought about going vegan? It's easy.
You know,
It's if you don't think about the food, it's hard to go vegan when you're just thinking about yourself. It's easy to go vegan when you just put yourself in the animal's place for 1 minute. You know what I mean?
we're all mammals.
Right, and we've got to look after the vulnerable.
It's that simple.
You know?
No, this shit is fucked up.
Going vegan, I eat all the same stuff. I just change the meat parts to plant-based stuff. That's it. It's easy. And we come out here and speak up for animals because we.
Oh yeah, I'm an animal lover, man, for real.
You know. You think you could go vegan? What would be stopping you right now?
I don't know what's vegan.
Going vegan is just the way we live. We don't eat any animal products, so no meats, no eggs or dairy. We don't wear any clothing or anything. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah. I think you're so close to being a vegan. You really are. I can see the compassion in your heart. You obviously love animals. Don't you think life's precious? And don't you think life's precious? Don't you enjoy living? Well, most of the time, you know. I think if we stand up for the more vulnerable people, not just animals, people as well, the world be a better place, you know.
With the massive amounts of like
greenhouse gases,
precisely.
and then the deforestation. 90% of the Amazon's deforestation is to grow food to feed cattle in the Western world, where people in the Eastern countries are dying of hunger. You know what I'm saying? We're feeding like 60 million cows, but we can't afford to feed 7 billion people. You know what I mean? That shit don't even add up.
No, it really doesn't. It don't add up. But I appreciate the pamphlet and what you're doing out here, educating the people. Yeah.
Cool, thank you.
Keep it up.
You gonna go vegan?
Oh yeah, I'm already plant-based.
All right, nice.
Completely. You know, I stay away from dairy and eggs. Well,
so pretty much you're already vegan. Close. What is it that's separating you from that full?
The full vegan. I like sushi myself.
Oh, fish.
Fish.
Okay.
And I know that there's a whole. I've seen the Seaspiracy and things. I consider myself pescatarian, and everything else that I eat when it's meat, I go out and I hunt myself. Right. Deer, fish, and actually I fish out of the rivers.
I hear you.
And things, and I don't use nets. It's single fish. I get 3 fish.
Just put a hook in the face.
Precisely. I only take what I need and things. I try and be really ethical with my food because I know what we have to be.
Something you got to think about, and this is one of the reasons that I went vegan, is put yourself in the animal's position. You're the fish. You've just been born, obviously, because maybe you've got a possible family and friends. And fish are sentient beings just like us. They have a central nervous system, brain. They feel love and pain and hunger and all that stuff. And they don't want to die.
Precisely.
So if you put yourself in the fish's position just for a moment, it's easy to go vegan, you know.
I can see that.
We protect the vulnerable, you know.
Precisely. The defenseless. Defend the defenseless.
You know, I eat Gardein fish.
Gardein fish. You see, I've heard about that.
It tastes just. I put 2 in the oven the other day. I ate them. I had to put the other 4 in because I just.
I had to go through, right?
It's
Get
addictive.
A nice fish and chip plate, no fish.
Right, yeah, it's great, and it's not that much more expensive.
How would you actually go for fish?
They make sausage that tastes just like it, chicken patties and shit.
Oh, for
taste
sure.
just
No,
like it.
I'm all over that stuff. The Gardein and all that.
So if we could have food, you're not giving up taste. That's one thing I for sure didn't give up.
Flavor
You're just
there.
gaining a bunch of shit.
I mean, if you're against animal abuse itself, you know, the having to kill an animal, you know, no one shouldn't have to do it. For me, it's murder. So if you're against it, you can't be for it because that would make you a hypocrite. You can't be against animal abuse while killing fish. You know, so if you don't want to be a hypocrite, the only thing you can do to stop being an animal abuser is by going vegan, you know. And for every day you're thinking, but go home and thinking about it, the animals still suffer and die in your name, you know.
I hear that.
Step up, man. It's easy. Go on.
Just to cut out
plant-based sushi. They sell plant-based sushi.
You know, I bet
there's a restaurant in Kansas City. It's all plant-based.
Right. And I tell you, it's been months since I've had my last piece of sushi. It's
Really?
not every damn thing because this is what goes to
I
my
was
head.
I was addicted to every time we go to the restaurant steak. I would always buy the steak, not even think about. Have you watched this documentary Dominion
absolutely.
all the
I've
way
seen
through?
Dominion. I've seen all sorts of them. You know
You know what I mean? So I don't want to contribute towards it anymore.
Right.
You know?
Of course.
That's the least we can do is go vegan.
Precisely.
If you want to do more, you get out on the streets and talk to strangers and embarrass yourselves like we do.
I hear you
know?
on that.
But,
I don't see this as an embarrassment. This is just an
we get a lot of people that yell at us, and
I hear you on that.
people with closed minds. You obviously have an open mind.
I try
You're
and-
willing to think about different ways, and
Yeah.
what we do as a vegan, we're not 100% vegan. It's impossible. As we're walking along the streets,
Right.
we're probably accidentally killing bugs and
Well,
stuff.
of course. I mean,
But
you
we
can
do-
only be as careful as you can
So
be.
we want to do the least amount of harm and damage to animals or any kind of life existence.
Right,
because
sentience,
they only get one life.
as we all do. Right?
So do unto others what you would do, what you'd want done to yourself.
I hear
So
that. I hear that. Well, I appreciate.
What's
this
your first
talk
name?
here. Zach.
Zach, hey, I'm Brian. Nice to meet
Brian,
you.
nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
You know Daniel.
Daniel,
Right.
nice to meet you. I appreciate this information and this conversation I've had with you.
No problem, man.
Yeah.
Scan that code. There's a
Scan the
there's a
code.
whole bunch of documentaries on there. All environmental, you name it, they're on there. But
Environment, animals.
the main reason is letting that little bit of compassion that you have in your heart already, let it grow.
Yeah,
Changes you, man.
Nurture it, right?
Spiritually, it changes you too. You awaken.
I believe that 100%.
To the truth.
I'll take your
You
word
look
for
at
it.
karma, you know what I mean?
Oh,
How
yeah.
can you expect good karma if you pay for this?
From this, yeah, look at that little
Yeah,
chick, bro.
people are eating murder and suffering and
Baby children's
torture.
their first day of life, go down an assembly line and get put into a grinder.
Grinder.
Dude, it's insane.
It is.
You know what I mean? There's no,
It don't make no sense to me.
you can't expect good karma. These are babies, they're males that'll probably be killed because they're useless.
Yeah.
Worthless, they call them. Can you imagine being born and taken away from your mother because you're worthless?
That's fucked up.
It is. It's not a good life.
And then-
It isn't what
Babies.
it's supposed to be, you know.
Yeah. People think they're going to receive good karma while they fund this.
What goes
Every day
around
is
comes
painful,
around.
for sure.
So what you've watched today, this is the truth. Once you watch the truth, it'll grow within you now.
Oh, it's been growing. I've done watched this a couple of times, but I love to see it out in public because this is where it needs to be, in front of the people.
Yeah, we can't change people. They change themselves, you know.
Precisely.
Just trying to plant the seeds, you know.
Plant the seed, let it grow. That's all you can do. You guys are doing good work out
too,
here.
man. You
I
too.
appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna
Just-
go grab my suit.
Just remember, every day, you take your time. Every day, they suffer.
What was your name?
Brian
Brian.
and Daniel.
Daniel. Thank you.
He's gonna go grab his.
I think that's what he said.
A suit?
I don't know if he said suit.
Hey, let's get a couple of flyers.
He said he was mostly
Couple of
plant-based.
He told me he was,
But he's pretty much pescatarian,
yeah, he said he pretty much plant-based.
but he eats fish. I'm pressing the wrong button again.
Or now there's like a new brand that uses garden meat in it. And it'll say like made with
I know this steak doesn't
It's like the package up and they use eggs and milk in
I
it.
know that when I put it in my
Even
mouth,
like Morningstar.
Yeah.
the matrix is telling my brain that it is
Yeah.
juicy
That's what Rod wanted.
and delicious. Here you go, Leo.
Leo. Oh, you. How did you know my name?
Pissed me off on that new brand
I
that
am-
uses garden meat in their thing.
I
'Cause they're
know a lot
advertising
about-
it like big on the cover, like
Have you
with
heard of
garden
these?
meat. And you're like, oh, shit. And
Do you
they're
want-
like little meals and they sound so good.
especially considering the animals are killed for their milk or eggs, right? And actually, isn't this what the dairy industry looks like? I mean, that's what the advertising shows. Watching this video might make you feel less uncomfortable, but for the animals, this is their existence. They can't simply turn the video off or turn a blind eye. Our ignorance is their right. Our complicity is theirs. The very basis of being an ethical vegetarian is opposing the slaughter and death of animals. For all dairy cows, egg laying.
You folks want to see why we're here today?